have our father here, our chief, the man that has been the forefront in the struggle for the emancipation of the Dark Road. He has always been there for the masses, for Nigerians, and for the great Benin Kingdom. If I would want to hear directly from you, introduce yourself to us.
Well, first of all, let me welcome my brother to the Freedom Castle. My name is Chief Patrick Osagi Magbon Eholor. I am the president of One Love Foundation, otherwise known as Ultimate Equal. I welcome you to my house.
Thank you very much, sir.
Much.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, the reason why we are here, sir, the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire is an organization that is advocating for industrialization, unification, and restoration of Benin Kingdom. You are aware, sir, that the Benin Kingdom or the Benin Empire was a sovereign state or a sovereign nation before it was interrupted, before our sovereignty as a state was undermined by the British, who unlawfully and forcefully invaded the Benin Kingdom in year 1897. They destroyed our infrastructure, killed our forefathers, looted our treasuries, including the very controversial artifact that is scattered all over the world today. Presently, sir, we all know the territories that the Benin Empire covers before the invasion. And as it stands right now, the same territory that the Benin Kingdom covers has been encroached and taken over by other regional agitators in Nigeria, like those in the west and those in the east. They have taken over our kingdom. They have taken over our land and our territory. They are laying claim to our territory. They have presented Benin map as their own territory, and as prince of this kingdom and as a descendant of Benin Kingdom, we will not fold our hands and just watch what the Benin will say Oriovi. Oriovi, Noriovi, they get to me my came. So on this note, Prince Evangelist Jesse Osemeki and other leaders came together and resolved that we need to come together as a people to speak on one voice and to defend the Benin, to tell the world that yes, we are Benin. Before the said invasion, the Benin Kingdom was a sovereign state. They undermined the sovereignty of this state. On that note, we want to demand for the restoration of that sovereignty, for the restoration of Benin Kingdom. We want to tell the Nigerian government that the regional agitators in the west and in the east, that what they are presenting to the Nigerian government and to the world is not true. That they are presenting part of Benin territory as their own region. That the world should take note. We want with the United Nations, we want and other international communities to look into the atrocity committed against the Benin Kingdom by the British. So, sir, that is why we are here, because you are a very prominent personality in Benin Kingdom.
Thank you.
And we believe that with your support and your involvement in this struggle, you are someone that when you speak, the whole world will listen. So that is why we have come to see, to seek your opinion, to seek your support in this struggle for the restoration of Benin Kingdom. Whatever we are doing is going to be in line with the palace, the Oba Palace, and the Benin Traditional Council, and we have equally communicated same with the palace. Thank you very much, sir.
I appreciate you again for being in the Freedom Council.
Thank you, sir.
What you had expressed and explained is not far-fetched from me. However, let me say that this had been procrastination, and I think that we would have been doing this many years ago. So I'm glad that there are likes of you, even with your young age, you are so eloquent and have a very good understanding about the Benin Kingdom. Let me tell you one or two things that will interest you. We have two kingdoms in the world, as you will say, the Benin Kingdom and the British Kingdom. It will also interest you because you use the word sovereignty, which of course I believe in, that you have two cities in the world. You have Benin City and New York City. I'm saying this because it's encompassing, it's vast. Our land has been encroached. We know that. Take you back about 4 or 5 years ago, because we accommodate people. The Shakiri, the Jaws, they were going to take our land in Gelegele because we accommodated them, because they were fishermen, because we Benin people are very accommodative. But we will not allow people to continue to take advantage of us. We are not weak people. We are very strong people. We fought the British, hands down, before they took our Alba Ovorame to Calabar. It has never happened before in the history of the world. It was Benin people that did that. And if you look at how Benin is planned, if you go to Wikipedia today, you will see that Benin City is one of the most organized cities. And that to tell you that civilization started from this place. And we can be described as the Nubians. So I am in support with you. I am in line with you. And also can tell you that the Benin map is there. It has not been altered. The people in Cotonou, in Dahomey, in Asaba, in Onitsha, they are supposed to be paying homage to us as we speak. Because you will compare the unfortunate situation today that we have in our empire to the war between Ukraine and Russia. And the whole world is with Ukraine. So I think that at the time that we tender our legitimate documents, at the time that we tell the United Nations that, yes, we understand people are living in this area already, but these are proof, these are documentation that we were sovereign before the British people interrupted our governance. I'm sure that we'll have a lot of support from the United Nations. So I also want to tell my brothers and sisters in diasporas who perhaps doesn't know the facts, that the time the facts are unveiled, that we will need your moral support. I'm not asking for financial support. I'm sure those who are involved in these struggles also know that when the time comes, they will know those who they are going to reach out to for funding. But the truth is the truth. We have suffered for a very long time. We are going to seek for our own agitation. We have the right. You likely said the Reafa, which is the APOP, they're seeking for their own separately. The Oduduwas and others. And interestingly too, in very many times, the Oba of Lagos, respectfully, I have a lot of respect for him, who told us that we are related, that from here to Lagos belongs to the Benin people. I'm sure that you guys are aware of this. And the videos are there. The articles are there. So I want to thank you very much for coming tonight. But if you do have more questions, I'm here. I'm willing to answer.
Okay, for that. All right, thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your effort and your analysis of this issue. Having you in this struggle, it means more strength. We will be needing your support, your guidance as the struggle progresses. Yes, before I say any other thing, I also want our secretary to also treat me one or two things.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. I enjoy everything you said. So enjoyable. There are some things I didn't know before. Now you make me understand some things. My father used to say, "Man who swallow coconut must have faith in his anus." So a man that does not know what to do is not worthy to live, and that is why these stronghold came up. And some person said, "No, what belongs to us must be possessed by us." And we really appreciate those people out there, most especially our general coordinator, Seminje JC, to give us some advice on how to go about it to avoid bloodshed, because we are not for war, but what we know is that what belongs to us must be given to us by all means, and not by whatever bloodshed. We don't need bloodshed. But I just want your suggestion and advice on what to go, how to go about it to involve our header, our elderly men. We have elderly men who are here who actually knows, like you, who knows about our kingdom far better than we young oncoming youth.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I know where you are driving to. You see, I'm not one who had a limited knowledge. I'm also not one who knows it all. But for one thing, I must assure you that we're on tape. I'm going to refer you to people who are going to throw more lights on what we have discussed. Our father, Edebere, is still alive. He's very eloquent, he's very educated. He has more informations that you're looking for. I'm also going to refer you to an historian who will not only live here. He goes to California, he goes to Barbados, go to every part of the world to lecture. His name is Osemigi Ebohon. I'll give you his number. It's my friend, it's my father. I love him so much. You know, so, and there are many more people, because when you rush without facts, you make mistakes.
You make mistakes. You can't catch.
But when you have your facts and you go to court, you sleep because you have your facts.
Confident.
Because it is easy to teach people how to lie, but it's difficult to teach people how to tell the truth, because the truth is the truth. And I'm sure that, in spite that I have an idea, but these people are more knowledgeable than me. So I will indulge you to find time. I will tell them you are coming to see them, and they will accommodate you and give you more information.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I don't know if there's still any questions that we can round off. Our chief is a very busy.
Call me back. I'm
person,
having a live
so-
interview. Okay, please. Call me back. I'm having a live interview, please. Okay. Yeah.
We need to round off as soon as possible so that I can also continue with his activities. Any other question, Dr. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Wesley, you have rekindled our hope and our confidence in this struggle. And from the session of this struggle, when it was suggested that we should engage in consultation, we reach out to prominent Benin citizens or descendants, your name came first in my mind, because I know you are one of the very few who still stand, speak the truth at any time, any day. And you are someone that I know over the years that will always stand for the truth. And when you call, you always respond. And I believe with what you have said so far, sir, we are very, very optimistic that you're going to give us the necessary support to ensure that we succeed. Whatever we are doing today, we are not doing it because we want to be given accolades or applauded. We are doing it for our kingdom. We are doing it for our ancestors who were justly intimidated, denied of their right, and the process many were also killed. We are doing it for ourselves and for our born children. And generations to come. So I appreciate you very much, sir. Like you have said, we need your, it's not necessarily the financial aspect, but like you have just said, that you are going to refer us to, we actually have a priest, Chief Bohon in mind,
Yes.
but we have not been able to access it.
Yes.
With you,
I will do that. And
with
even
you.
a chief deputy too.
All right, sir.
These are very knowledgeable people. They are fathers, you know, they can just embrace you and give you information.
All right.
You know, Sonige Bohom is like, you know, is I don't know, it's so unique. And,
Of course, he's a
it's
blessing
so
to the
knowledgeable,
kingdom.
you know.
Yes.
He has a lot of histories and it goes abroad, you know. A prophet is not honored.
It's honored.
You know, when you go to California, you go to Chicago, you go to New York, you will see Sonige Bohom print everywhere, you know. And he can really give you those information. And also, our father, deputy, is so vast. And you see, these are people who educate the educated, you know. These are people who know our history. These are people who care about our traditions, who have value for our culture. So I can reassure you that I will be with you in this because I'm somebody who believes in a cause like this. And I also know that a time will come when we are going to be seeking a reparation from these encroachers, whether they were foreign or they were you know, within our midst. Because you know, what is yours, and what is not yours is not yours. So, and I know at the end of the tunnel, I'm very optimistic that the fact is fact, and the fact will not be negotiated.
All right, thank you very
you
much.
very much.
Lastly, sir, after this meeting, we are going to link the Coordinator General, Prince Eholor, based in UK, with you, so that we'll have your direct contact and also communicate with you. It's also interesting to know, sir, that this organization has been registered in the United Kingdom.
That's good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And it's also the UKGP channel is also registered here with the Nigeria government.
That's
and
good.
so the process is still on. I believe with you, sir,
Yes.
we'll be able to achieve.
Of course,
more
of
than
course,
what we
yes, of
Thank
course.
you very much,
Thank
sir,
you,
for
thank you.
receiving
God
us. We
bless you.
hope to
Appreciate
continue to
it.
communicate
Thank you.
with you.
I'm glad to have you
Very
around.
well.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.